I'm Sarah, and I am so happy to see you today. Today, we have a very fun and useful English listening practice. It is going to help you understand natural English better and make your speaking more confident. So, sit back, relax, and let's begin our journey together. I promise it will be easy, fun, and full of small surprises to help you learn. Before we start, I want you to do one small thing.
Take a deep breath.
Yes, inhale slowly and now exhale. Good. Whenever you listen to English, it is important to stay calm and relaxed. Learning English is not about rushing. It is about enjoying the words, the sounds, and the stories. Today, we will listen, repeat, and understand step by step. Now, let me tell you what we will do today. We will follow a real-life story. You will meet Sarah, yes, that's me, in her journey to improve English. You will hear my conversations with friends, my small mistakes, and how I learn new words every day. This is not just listening. It is like walking with me through my life while practicing English. You will also get small teaching moments. I will explain new words and expressions slowly. Then we will practice them together. Sometimes I will ask questions. Don't worry, you have time to answer in your mind. Then I will tell the correct answer. This is to make your listening stronger and your English clearer. So, friends, imagine this. It is Monday morning. I wake up early because I want to start the day with a small walk. The sun is just rising. The sky is orange, pink, and a little purple. I take my cup of tea and sit by the window. The birds are singing, and I feel happy. I also feel a little nervous today.
Why?
Because today I will meet my friend Emma. She is very good at English. I always feel nervous when I speak English with someone who speaks very well.
But I know that it is a good chance to practice.
I tell myself, Sarah, relax. It is okay to make mistakes. Just speak slowly and clearly. After breakfast, I take my bag and walk to the bus stop. While walking, I see small things. A little dog is running and playing with a ball. Children are laughing on the street. A man is selling fresh bread. I think to myself, I can talk about these things in English. I can describe what I see. Even small moments are useful to practice. When Emma arrives, she smiles and says, "Hi, Sarah. How are you today?" I reply, "Hi, Emma. I am fine, thank you. And you?" We start walking together. Our plan is to go to a small cafe near the park. While walking, we talk about small things. "Did you watch the movie last night?" Emma asks. I reply, "Yes, I watched it. It was very good, but I did not understand some parts." Emma smiles and says, "That is normal. Movies have fast English, but listening is practice. Every time you watch, you get better." Do you see, friends? This is how real English works. People speak fast. You do not need to understand everything at first. The important thing is to catch some words and the meaning. You can also repeat the same sentences later. Repeating is a very good way to learn. At the cafe, we sit at a small table. I order coffee. Emma orders tea. We start talking more. I tell Emma about my weekend. I went to the market. I bought some fruits, but the shop was very busy. I felt a little tired. Emma listens and then asks, "Which fruits did you buy?" I say, "I bought apples, bananas, and some oranges." Here, friends, let us pause for a moment. You heard some useful words: market, fruits, busy, tired. Let's repeat together. Market, market. Fruits, fruits.
Busy, busy. Tired, tired. Good job.
Repeating words slowly helps your brain remember them. After ordering, Emma starts telling me a story. She says, "Last weekend, I tried cooking a new recipe, but something went wrong. The cake was not good. It fell in the oven." I laugh and say, "Oh no, that is funny, but don't worry. You can try again." She laughs too. Stories like this are great for listening practice. You hear real situations, real words, and small mistakes. And the best thing is you learn without stress. Now, friends, let's try a short comprehension question. Listen carefully. Why did Emma's cake fall in the oven? Yes, it fell because something went wrong while baking.
Good.
Even if you did not get the full sentence, the main idea is enough. This is what we practice first, listening for the main meaning. Later, details will come naturally. While we drink coffee, we also talk about our English learning. I tell Emma, "Sometimes I feel shy when speaking English. I do not want to make mistakes." Emma says, "It is normal, Sarah. Making mistakes is part of learning. If you do not make mistakes, you do not learn." Friends, did you hear that? Making mistakes is not bad. It is good. Every mistake is a step to get better. Remember this. After our talk, we go to the park. The park is green, full of trees and flowers. Children are playing, people are walking dogs, some are jogging. I start describing everything in English. "Look, Emma, that dog is small and brown. That tree is very big." Children are laughing. Emma smiles and says, "You are doing great, Sarah. Keep speaking like this." Friends, this is an important tip. Speak English in your daily life. Describe things you see, hear, or feel. Even small sentences are very useful. This is called English in real life. You do not need to wait for a classroom. The world is your classroom. Now, let's review some new words from this part of the story.
Dog, dog. Tree, tree.
Children, children. Laughing, laughing.
Big, big. Small,
Small.
describe, describe.
Practice these words every day. Try to use them in small sentences. For example, the dog is small. The tree is big.
Good.
You're doing very well. After walking, we sit on a bench. I tell Emma, "I am happy today. I practice speaking English and I feel better." Emma nods and says, "Yes, practice makes progress. Every day, a little is better than nothing." Friends, this is the most important tip. Do a little every day. 10 minutes is enough if you do it every day. Listening, speaking, repeating, step by step. Before we end this first part, let me give you a small challenge. Think about your day. Try to describe it in English. Use small words. For example, I woke up. I drank tea. I walked in the park. I saw children. I felt happy. Even these simple sentences are good practice. You will feel more confident day by day. After sitting on the bench, enjoying the sun and the fresh air, Emma suddenly says, "Sarah, look. Something is happening near the fountain." I turn my head and see a small crowd of people. A street performer is performing tricks with colorful balls. He is juggling 3 balls at the same time. Everyone is clapping and smiling. I feel excited. Wow, Emma. Look at him. That is amazing.
I say.
Emma laughs and says, yes, it is amazing. Maybe we can try juggling too one day. Friends, do you see? Simple sentences, but very useful. You can describe what you see. Amazing, colorful, small, big. These words help you speak about the world. Let's repeat them together. Amazing, amazing, colorful, colorful, small, small,
Big, big.
good. As we watch, the performer asks someone from the crowd to help. A little boy goes forward. The performer teaches him to throw and catch one ball. The boy tries carefully. Sometimes he drops the ball, but he laughs and tries again. I say to Emma, he is learning. He is practicing. Emma nods and says, yes, everyone learns by trying. English is the same. Friends, this is very important. Learning anything takes time. If you fall or make mistakes, it is okay.
Just try again.
After the performance, the performer comes near our bench. He smiles and says, hello. Would you like to try juggling? I laugh and shake my head. No, thank you. I am too nervous. Emma says, I will try. She takes the balls and starts learning. I watch her carefully. She drops the balls several times, but she does not stop. After a few minutes, she manages to keep 2 balls in the air. I clap and say, Emma, you are doing great. Friends, can you see how easy English can be in real life? We describe what we see. We talk about feelings. For example, nervous, great, amazing. Let's repeat them slowly. Nervous.
Great.
Amazing. Excellent. While we continue watching, I feel an idea. I say to Emma, maybe we can describe everything around us in English. Look at the trees, the fountain, the people. She smiles and replies, yes, that is a good practice. We can learn words and also enjoy the park. Now, friends, let's try a small exercise together. I will describe something, and you repeat. Ready? The fountain is small and round.
Small. Round. Good.
The water is clear and cold.
Clear.
Cold. Excellent. A little girl is running near the fountain. Running.
Near. Good.
Keep practicing these simple words. They help you describe the world in English. After some time, we decide to leave the park and go to a small bookstore nearby. I love bookstores because they're full of new words and ideas. Emma loves them too. We walk slowly, looking at the shop windows. Look, Sarah. There are so many books, Emma says. I reply, yes, so many books. I want to read them all. Friends, notice the sentences. So many books. I want to read them all. These are very natural ways to speak English. Repeat after me. So many books. I want to read them all. Good. Inside the bookstore, the smell of paper and coffee makes me feel happy. We look at different sections. Novels, travel, cooking, learning English. I go to the English learning section. I see books with colorful covers. Some books have small words, some have big stories. I pick one book and show it to Emma. Look, Emma, this book is very easy. I can read it slowly. She smiles and says, yes, that is perfect. Start with easy books. Later, you can read bigger stories. Friends, this is another tip. Always start with easy English. Small steps are better than big steps. Even 10 minutes of reading or listening every day is very useful. You do not need to read complicated books at first. Small stories, short sentences, and simple words are enough. Repeat after me. Small steps. Short sentences. Simple words. Excellent. While we are in the bookstore, a small event starts. The shop owner calls children for a storytelling session. A group of kids sits on the floor. The storyteller is reading a story about a little cat. The cat is small. The cat is very curious. It likes to explore, he says. I whisper to Emma, "Friends, listen to these sentences. They are very easy and clear." Emma nods. Yes, we can learn from this too. Let's pause here for a short listening practice. I will read a sentence slowly. Listen carefully and try to understand. The cat is small. The cat is very curious. It likes to explore. Now repeat after me slowly. The cat is small. The cat is very curious. It likes to explore. Excellent. Now, friends, here is a comprehension question. What does the cat like to do? Yes, it likes to explore. Very good. Even if you did not understand every word, the main idea is enough. This is how listening practice works. Step by step, your brain starts to understand natural English. After the storytelling, Emma and I buy a small book each. We sit in the corner of the shop and start reading together. I read one sentence. The sun is bright. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. Emma reads the next. The flowers are colorful. The wind is soft. The trees are tall. Friends, this is a good method to practice English. Read with a friend. Take turns. Repeat sentences. Speak slowly. Learn new words. While reading, we also learn new vocabulary. Bright, blue, singing, colorful, soft, tall. Repeat with me. Bright, blue, singing, colorful, soft, tall. Excellent. These are very useful words for daily conversation. You can describe the sky, the park, or any place around you. After some time, we leave the bookstore and walk back home. The sun is setting. The sky is orange and pink again. I tell Emma, today was a good day. I practiced English a lot. I learned new words and sentences. Emma smiles and says, "Yes, Sarah. You are improving every day. Keep practicing." Friends, notice how easy English can be when you use it in real life. Every small step counts. Before we finish this section, let's review some important tips from today. First, describe what you see. Use simple words. Second, practice every day, even a little. Third, do not be afraid of mistakes. Fourth, read easy stories or listen to easy sentences. Fifth, speak with friends and repeat sentences slowly. If you follow these steps, your English listening and speaking will improve naturally. After leaving the bookstore, Emma and I decide to take a small walk through a nearby street. The air is cool, and the sun is slowly going down. I notice the colors of the shops and the people around. I tell Emma, "Look at that cafe. It looks very nice." Emma smiles and says, "Yes, maybe we can visit it tomorrow." Friends notice the sentences. It looks very nice. Maybe we can visit it tomorrow. These are natural ways to speak English in real life. Repeat after me. It looks very nice. Maybe we can visit it tomorrow. Good. While walking, we meet two young people sitting on a bench. One is reading a book, and the other is listening to music. Emma waves and says, "Hi, can we sit here?" They smile and reply, "Yes, of course." "Hello." I say, "Hi, my name is Sarah. This is my friend Emma." They introduce themselves too. "I am Tom. This is my friend Lily." Friends, do you see how easy English is in introductions? My name is. This is my friend. Repeat after me. My name is Sarah. This is my friend Emma. Good. I am Tom. This is my friend Lily. Excellent. We start talking slowly. I ask, "What are you doing today?" Tom replies, "We are just relaxing. It is a nice evening." I nod and say, "Yes, it is very nice. The sun is going down. The sky is orange and pink." Lily smiles and adds, "I like this time of the day. It is quiet and calm." Friends, notice how we use simple words to describe feelings and surroundings. Nice, relaxing, quiet, calm. Repeat with me. Nice, relaxing,
quiet, calm.
excellent. Then Emma asks, "Do you like reading books?" Lily says, "Yes, I love reading. I am reading a story about a small dog who has many adventures." I say, "That sounds fun. I also like stories about animals. Last week, I read a story about a cat who explored the park." Tom smiles and says, "Animals are very interesting in stories. We can learn new words and ideas." Friends, this is a good example of natural conversation. Notice how we talk about hobbies, stories, and feelings. After a few minutes, we start learning small words together. Lily points to a tree nearby and says, "Look at that tree. It is very tall." I reply, "Yes, it is very tall. The leaves are green and soft." Emma adds, "And the branches are long. Maybe birds can sit there." Friends, these sentences are simple but very useful. You can describe nature in English with small words: tall, green, soft, long. Repeat with me: tall,
Green, soft.
long, excellent. While we talk, Tom notices a small dog running near the street. He says, "Look at that dog. It is running fast." I say, "Yes, it is very fast. And it is brown with white spots." Lily laughs and says, "It is playing happily." Friends, notice the new words: fast, brown, white, spots, happily. Let's repeat together. Fast,
Brown, white, spots. Happily. Good job.
we spend some time describing everything around us. Emma points to a small fountain and says, "The water is clear and cold." Tom adds, "Yes, and it is moving slowly." I say, "People are sitting near the fountain. Some are reading. Some are talking." Friends, this is a very good method for beginners. Look around you and describe what you see. Even small sentences help your brain learn English naturally. Repeat after me. The water is clear and cold. People are sitting near the fountain. Excellent. After a while, we start a small game. The game is simple. We take turns asking questions and answering in English. Emma starts. "Tom, what is your favorite food?" Tom thinks and replies, "I like pizza very much. And I like pasta too." I ask, "Lily, what do you like to do in your free time?" Lily says, I like drawing and listening to music. And sometimes I read books about animals. Friends, notice the sentences. I like. And I like. These are very useful for beginners. Repeat after me. I like pizza. I like drawing. I like listening to music. Excellent. Next, Tom asks me, Sarah, what do you want to do tomorrow? I reply, I want to practice English and go to the park again. Maybe I can read my new book there. Friends, notice the sentences. I want to. Maybe I can. These are simple and natural ways to speak about your plans. Repeat. I want to practice English. Maybe I can read my new book. Good. During our conversation, I feel a little nervous. Sometimes I forget words, but I remember the lesson from Emma. It is okay to make mistakes. I just speak slowly and clearly. Friends, this is very important. Confidence is more important than perfection. Even beginners can speak English if they are confident. Repeat. Confidence is more important than perfection. Good. After a few more minutes, we notice the sun is almost gone. It is getting dark. Lily says, it is time to go home. We all agree. Before leaving, we say goodbye. I say, it was nice meeting you. I hope we can meet again. Tom replies, yes, it was fun. See you soon. Emma adds, goodbye. Have a nice evening. Friends, notice the sentences. It was nice meeting you. See you soon. Have a nice evening. These are very common and useful in daily life. Repeat, it was nice meeting you. See you soon. Have a nice evening. Excellent. Now, let's do a small comprehension practice. Listen carefully. What is Tom's favorite food? Yes, pizza. What does Lily like to do in her free time? Yes, drawing and listening to music. What does Sarah want to do tomorrow? Yes, practice English and read her new book. Friends, even if you do not understand every word, try to catch the main idea first. This is how you improve listening skills. Before we finish this section, let's review some new words and phrases we learned today. Words like relaxing, quiet, calm, adventures, fast, brown, spots, happily, clear, slowly. Phrases like, my name is, this is my friend, I like, I wanna, it was nice meeting you. Repeat with me slowly, relaxing. Quiet,
calm,
adventures,
fast, brown, spots, happily, clear.
slowly. My name is Sarah. This is my friend Emma. I like pizza. I want to practice English. It was nice meeting you. Excellent. We met new friends, had real conversations, and practiced useful phrases. Today, we continue our story with another real-life situation, shopping. Yes, shopping is full of new words, sentences, and opportunities to practice English. So, let's start and enjoy this lesson together. After saying goodbye to Tom and Lily, Emma and I decide to go to the market. The market is not far from the park, and I love visiting it because it is full of colors, smells, and sounds. We walk slowly, observing small things around us. I tell Emma, look at all these shops. They sell fruits, vegetables, clothes, and many other things. Emma smiles and replies, yes, it is very lively here. I like this atmosphere. Friends, notice the sentences. They sell fruits, vegetables. It is very lively here. Repeat after me. They sell fruits, vegetables, and clothes. It is very lively here.
Good.
As we enter the market, we first see a fruit shop. The shop is full of colorful fruits: apples, bananas, oranges, mangoes, and grapes. I say, "Wow, Emma, look at all these fruits. They are so fresh and colorful." Emma nods. Yes, and they look very delicious. Friends, notice the words fresh, colorful, delicious. Repeat slowly. Fresh, colorful, delicious. Excellent. We decide to buy some fruits. I ask the shopkeeper, "How much are the apples?" He smiles and replies, $3 per kilogram. I say, "I will take 2 kilograms, please." Emma asks, "Can I have 1 kilogram of bananas?" The shopkeeper replies, "Of course. Anything else?" Friends, this is a very common conversation in shops. Let's repeat together. How much are the apples? I will take 2 kilograms, please. Can I have 1 kilogram of bananas? Excellent. While we wait, I notice a small basket with strawberries. I say, "Emma, look at these strawberries. They are very red and sweet." Emma replies, "Yes, I want some too. Let's buy half a kilogram." Friends, notice the sentences. Very red and sweet. Half a kilogram. Repeat. Very red and sweet. Half a kilogram.
Good job.
After paying for the fruits, we continue walking and reach a small clothing shop. The shop has shirts, dresses, and shoes. Emma points to a dress and says, "Sarah, look at this dress. It is very pretty." I reply, "Yes, it is beautiful. I like the color. It is blue with small flowers." Friends, notice the words pretty, beautiful, color, flowers. Repeat slowly. Pretty, beautiful, color, flowers. Excellent. We decide to try some clothes. Emma picks a shirt and asks the shopkeeper, "Can I try this, please?" He replies, "Of course. The fitting room is there." Emma goes inside and I wait outside. I say to myself, trying clothes is a good chance to practice English. You can ask questions and speak slowly. Friends, this is very important. Everyday situations are perfect for learning English. Repeat. Everyday situations are perfect for learning English.
Good.
While Emma is trying clothes, I look at some shoes. I see a pair of red shoes and ask the shopkeeper, "How much are these shoes?" He says, $20. I say, "Can I try them on?" He smiles, "Yes, please. The fitting room is over there." Friends, notice the sentences. How much are these shoes? Can I try them on? These are very useful in shops. Repeat. How much are these shoes? Can I try them on? Excellent. After Emma tries her shirt, she comes out and says, "It fits very well. I will buy it." I say, "It looks great on you. Very nice choice." Friends, notice the sentences. It fits very well. It looks great on you. Very nice choice. Repeat. It fits very well. It looks great on you. Very nice choice. Good. Next, we decide to visit a small bakery near the market. The bakery smells wonderful. Bread, cakes, and cookies are on display. I say, "Emma, I love the smell here. Everything looks so tasty." Emma nods. "Yes, I want a chocolate cake. What about you?" I reply, "I will take a small loaf of bread. It is very fresh." Friends, notice the words smell, tasty loaf, fresh. Repeat slowly. Smell.
Tasty. Loaf. Fresh.
Excellent. At the counter, we ask the baker some questions. I say, "Is this bread fresh today?" He replies, "Yes, it is baked this morning." Emma asks, "How much is the chocolate cake?" He says, $5. We pay for our items. Friends, notice the sentences. Is this bread fresh today? Yes, it is baked this morning. How much is the chocolate cake? Repeat. Is this bread fresh today? Yes, it is baked this morning. How much is the chocolate cake? Good. While walking back from the market, we talk about our shopping. I say, "Today I learned many new words. Fresh, colorful, tasty, pretty loaf." Emma smiles. Yes, I also learned words like kilogram, fitting room, and choice. Friends, this is a very important tip. Every shopping trip is a chance to learn new words. Try to notice everything and speak in English. Repeat. Every shopping trip is a chance to learn new words. Excellent. We also practice sentences while walking. I ask Emma, "Can you describe the fruits we bought?" Emma replies, "Yes. The apples are red. The bananas are yellow. The strawberries are small and sweet." I nod. Very good. You used many new words. Friends, notice the sentences. The apples are red. The bananas are yellow. The strawberries are small and sweet. Repeat slowly. The apples are red. The bananas are yellow. The strawberries are small and sweet. Excellent. After reaching home, we sit on the balcony and enjoy our fruits. I say, eating fruits and speaking English at the same time is very fun. Emma laughs. Yes, I agree. Practicing English is more enjoyable when you do it with a friend. Friends, this is another important tip. Learning is more fun with a friend. Repeat. Learning is more fun with a friend.
Good.
Before finishing this section, let's do a small comprehension practice. Listen carefully. What fruits did Sarah and Emma buy? Yes, apples, bananas, and strawberries. How much is the chocolate cake? Yes, $5. Where is the fitting room? Yes, inside the shop. Friends, comprehension practice helps you understand English better. Even small questions are very useful. Finally, let's review the key words and phrases we learned today. Fresh, colorful, delicious, pretty, beautiful, loaf, tasty, kilogram, fitting room, choice. Sentences. How much are the apples? Can I try this, please? It fits very well. It looks great on you. Very nice choice. Repeat slowly with me. Fresh, colorful, delicious,
Pretty.
beautiful,
Loaf. Tasty. Kilogram.
fitting room.
Choice.
How much are the apples? Can I try this, please? It fits very well. It looks great on you. Very nice choice. Excellent. A small reflection for today. Friends, everyday activities like shopping are full of English practice. You can learn new words, ask questions, describe objects, and speak naturally. Every small step you take in real life improves your English listening and speaking. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy. Thank you for listening carefully to this fourth section. In the next section, we will continue our story and practice English in a cafe, ordering drinks, talking about hobbies, and learning natural expressions for daily conversations. We went shopping and learned many useful words and phrases. Today, we continue our story at a cozy cafe where Sarah and Emma will practice English by ordering drinks, talking about hobbies, and expressing feelings. Listening carefully and repeating will help you improve naturally. So let's start. After leaving the market, Emma says, "Sarah, I am a little thirsty. How about going to the cafe near the park?" I nod. Yes, that sounds perfect. I love cafes. Friends notice the sentences. How about going to the cafe? I love cafes. Repeat slowly. How about going to the cafe? I love cafes. Excellent. When we enter the cafe, the smell of coffee and pastries makes me happy. The cafe is small but cozy. There are a few people reading, some talking quietly, and the barista is preparing drinks. Emma and I sit near the window. I say, I like this table. We can see the park from here. She smiles. Yes, it is very peaceful. Friends, notice the words peaceful, cozy, table, window. Repeat slowly. Peaceful.
Cozy. Table.
Window.
Good.
Next, we look at the menu. I say, Emma, I want a cup of coffee. What do you want? She replies, I will have tea, please. I call the barista and say, hello. I would like a cup of coffee, please. And my friend wants tea. The barista smiles and replies, of course. Anything to eat. I think for a moment and say, yes, we would like a small cake, please. Friends notice the sentences. I would like anything to eat. Repeat slowly. I would like a cup of coffee, please. Anything to eat?
Good.
While waiting for our drinks, Emma and I start talking about hobbies. I ask, Emma, what do you like to do in your free time? She replies, I like drawing and listening to music. And sometimes I read English books. I nod. That is great. I like reading stories too. And I enjoy walking in the park. Friends notice the sentences. I like and I enjoy. Repeat slowly. I like reading stories. I enjoy walking in the park. Excellent. Emma smiles and asks, Sarah, do you like cooking? I say, yes, I like cooking simple meals. I try new recipes sometimes, but I am not very good yet. She laughs. That is okay. Cooking is practice too, just like English. Friends notice the sentences. I try new recipes. I am not very good yet. Cooking is practice too. Repeat slowly. I try new recipes. I am not very good yet. Cooking is practice too.
Good job.
Our drinks and cake arrive. I say, thank you. The barista smiles and nods. I take a sip of coffee. It is very hot and tasty, I say. Emma tastes her tea. Yes, it is perfect. Not too strong, not too weak. Friends notice the words. Hot, tasty, perfect, strong, weak. Repeat slowly. Hot.
Tasty. Perfect. Strong. Weak.
Excellent. While enjoying our drinks, we continue our conversation. I ask Emma, do you like listening to English songs? She replies, yes, I do. Songs help me learn new words and pronunciation. I say, I agree. I also like listening to English podcasts. They are very useful. Friends notice the sentences. Do you like? Songs help me. Repeat slowly. Do you like listening to English songs? Songs help me learn new words.
Good.
Next, Emma asks me, Sarah, how do you feel when you speak English? I think for a moment and say, sometimes I feel nervous, but mostly I feel happy when I can say a sentence correctly. She smiles. Yes. Feeling nervous is normal. The important thing is to keep practicing. Friends notice the sentences. Sometimes I feel nervous. I feel happy when I can say a sentence correctly. Repeat slowly. Sometimes I feel nervous. I feel happy when I can say a sentence correctly. Excellent. After a while, we start a small exercise together. We describe things around us in English. I say, look, Emma, the cafe is small. The walls are light brown. The tables are wooden. People are sitting quietly. She adds, yes, and the barista is wearing a blue apron. The sunlight is coming through the window. It is very warm here. Friends notice the words small, light brown, wooden, quietly, apron, sunlight, warm. Repeat slowly. Small, light brown, wooden, quietly, apron, sunlight,
Warm.
excellent. While describing, we also use sentences to practice speaking naturally. I say, I see a man reading a newspaper. Emma says, I see a woman drinking coffee and smiling. Friends notice the sentences. I see a man. I see a woman. These are very useful for describing people and actions. Repeat, I see a man reading a newspaper. I see a woman drinking coffee and smiling. Good. Next, we practice asking questions in English. I ask Emma, what is your favorite drink in a cafe? She replies, I like tea with milk, and sometimes coffee with sugar. I say, interesting. I like coffee black, no sugar. Friends notice the sentences. What is your favorite drink? I like tea with milk. Repeat slowly. What is your favorite drink in a cafe? I like tea with milk. Excellent. We also practice talking about feelings and preferences. I ask, Emma, do you like quiet cafes or busy cafes? She says, I like quiet cafes. They are relaxing. I reply, yes, I agree. Quiet places help me concentrate. Friends notice the sentences. Do you like quiet cafes or busy cafes? They are relaxing. Repeat slowly. Do you like quiet cafes or busy cafes? They are relaxing. Good. While talking, we hear soft music playing in the background. I say, this music is very nice. It makes me feel calm. Emma smiles. Yes, it is relaxing. Music can help you learn English too. Friends notice the sentences. It makes me feel calm. Music can help you learn English. Repeat slowly. It makes me feel calm. Music can help you learn English. Excellent. After finishing our drinks and cake, we prepare to leave. I say, thank you, Emma. Today was very fun. I learned new words and practiced English. She replies, yes, me too. Speaking English while doing simple things is very helpful. Friends, this is a very important tip. Practicing English in daily life is the fastest way to improve. Repeat slowly. Practicing English in daily life is the fastest way to improve.
Good.
Before ending this section, let's review some key words and phrases we learned in the cafe. Hot, tasty, perfect, strong, weak, nervous, happy, small, wooden, apron, sunlight, warm, relaxing, quiet. Sentences. I like. I enjoy. Do you like? Sometimes I feel. It makes me feel. Repeat slowly. Hot.
tasty, perfect, strong, weak,
Nervous.
happy, small,
Wooden. Apron. Sunlight.
warm,
Relaxing. Quiet. I like reading stories. I enjoy walking. Do you like listening to English songs? Sometimes I feel nervous. It makes me feel calm. Excellent. Finally, a small reflection for today. Friends, cafes are wonderful places to practice English. You can order drinks, talk about hobbies, describe your surroundings, ask questions, and express feelings. Every small conversation helps your listening and speaking improve. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy learning English every day. Thank you for listening to this 5th section. In the next section, we will continue our story with Sarah and Emma exploring the park at sunset, describing nature, and practicing natural English in an outdoor setting. We practiced English in a cafe, ordering drinks, talking about hobbies, and describing feelings. Today, we continue our story outdoors. Sarah and Emma go back to the park to practice describing nature and their feelings. Listening carefully and repeating will help you improve your English naturally. So, let's begin. After leaving the cafe, Emma says, "Sarah, the sun is going down. The park must look beautiful now." I nod. Yes, I love sunset. It is peaceful and calm. Friends, notice the words peaceful, calm, sunset. Repeat slowly. Peaceful,
calm,
sunset. Excellent. When we enter the park, we notice the sky changing colors. I say, "Look, Emma, the sky is orange, pink, and purple." She smiles. Yes, it is very beautiful. I love these colors. Friends, notice the words orange, pink, purple, beautiful, love. Repeat slowly. Orange,
pink, purple,
beautiful, love. Good. We start walking slowly along the path. I say, "The trees look golden in the sunlight. The leaves are moving with the wind." Emma replies, "Yes, and the grass is very green. Some flowers are small and colorful." Friends, notice the words golden, sunlight, moving, green, flowers, colorful. Repeat slowly. Golden, sunlight, moving,
green,
flowers, colorful. Excellent. While walking, we see some children playing near the fountain. I say, "Look, Emma, the children are running and laughing. They are very happy." She nods. Yes, they are enjoying the evening. It makes me feel happy too. Friends, notice the sentences. The children are running and laughing. They're enjoying the evening. Repeat slowly. The children are running and laughing. They're enjoying the evening. Good. We find a bench near a small pond and sit down. I say, "Emma, I like sitting here. The water is calm. I can hear the birds singing." She replies, "Yes, it is relaxing. The ducks are swimming. Look, one duck is small and brown." Friends, notice the words calm, birds, singing, relaxing, swimming, duck. Repeat slowly. Calm,
birds,
singing, relaxing, swimming,
duck.
Excellent. While sitting, we start a small exercise. We describe everything around us in English. I say, the sky is orange and pink. The trees are tall and green. The flowers are small and red. The water is clear and calm. Emma adds, the ducks are swimming slowly. The birds are flying above. The wind is soft and cool. Friends, notice the sentences. The sky is orange and pink. The trees are tall and green. Repeat slowly. The sky is orange and pink. The trees are tall and green. Excellent. Next, we practice talking about feelings. I ask Emma, how do you feel when you see the sunset? She replies, I feel calm and happy. The colors make me feel peaceful. I nod. Yes, I feel the same. Nature helps me relax and think clearly. Friends, notice the sentences. I feel calm and happy. It makes me feel peaceful. Repeat slowly. I feel calm and happy. It makes me feel peaceful. Good. We also practice asking questions in English. I ask, Emma, what is your favorite color in the sunset? She says, I like pink the most. It is soft and beautiful. I reply, I like orange. It is bright and warm. Friends, notice the sentences. What is your favorite color? It is soft and beautiful. Repeat slowly. What is your favorite color? It is soft and beautiful. Excellent. While talking, we also notice small details around us. I say, look at the flowers. Some are yellow, some are purple. They are very small and delicate. Emma adds, yes, and the grass is very soft. The wind is moving the leaves gently. Friends, notice the words. Delicate, gently. Repeat slowly. Delicate.
Gently. Good.
After a few minutes, we decide to walk near the fountain. I say, the water is sparkling in the sunlight. Look at the reflections of the trees. Emma smiles. Yes, it looks magical. The ducks are swimming happily. Friends, notice the sentences. The water is sparkling. The reflections of the trees. Repeat slowly. The water is sparkling. The reflections of the trees. Excellent. Next, we practice talking about actions in English. I say, the children are playing with a ball. They are running fast. Some are laughing loudly. Emma adds, yes, and some parents are sitting and watching. They are smiling. Friends, notice the sentences. They are running fast. They are laughing loudly. Repeat slowly. They are running fast. They are laughing loudly. Good. While walking, we also practice using simple adjectives. I say, the pond is small. The ducks are brown. The flowers are colorful. The sky is bright. Emma nods. Yes, and the benches are wooden. The path is long. The trees are tall and green. Friends, notice the words small, brown, colorful, bright, wooden, long, tall, green. Repeat slowly. Small,
Brown.
colorful,
Bright.
wooden, long, tall.
Green.
Excellent. After describing nature for a while, we start a small conversation about daily life. I ask Emma, do you like walking in the park every day? She replies, yes, it is relaxing. It helps me think and practice English too. I nod. I agree. Walking and noticing things helps me speak English naturally. Friends, notice the sentences. It helps me think. It helps me speak English naturally. Repeat slowly. It helps me think. It helps me speak English naturally. Good. Next, we practice a small listening exercise. I say a sentence slowly, and Emma repeats it. The sun is setting. The sky is colorful. The trees are moving gently. Emma repeats. The sun is setting. The sky is colorful. The trees are moving gently. Friends, you can repeat after me too. The sun is setting. The sky is colorful. The trees are moving gently. Excellent. While sitting near the pond, we also talk about feelings and reflections. I say, friends, I feel happy when I practice English in nature. It is quiet, calm, and enjoyable. Emma replies, yes, I feel the same. Listening to English and speaking slowly helps me improve every day. Friends, notice the sentences. I feel happy. It is quiet, calm, and enjoyable. Repeat slowly. I feel happy. It is quiet, calm, and enjoyable. Good. We practiced English in the park, describing nature, talking about feelings, and using simple sentences. Today, we continue our story with a very exciting part, meeting new people at the park and practicing greetings, introductions, and small talk. Are you ready? Let's start. While walking near the fountain, Emma points and says, Sarah, look. Some people are sitting on the bench. Maybe we can say hello. I nod. Yes, that is a good idea. Meeting new people is a good way to practice English. Friends, notice the sentences. Maybe we can say hello. Meeting new people is a good way to practice English. Repeat slowly. Maybe we can say hello. Meeting new people is a good way to practice English. Excellent. We approach the bench slowly. I smile and say, hello. How are you today? A young woman replies, hello. I am fine, thank you. And you? I say, I am good too, thank you. Friends, notice the sentences. Hello. How are you today? I am good too, thank you. These are very common greetings in English. Repeat slowly. Hello. How are you today? I am good too, thank you. Good. Emma introduces herself. Hi. My name is Emma. This is my friend Sarah. The young woman smiles and says, nice to meet you. I am Mia. I reply, nice to meet you too, Mia. Friends, notice the sentences. My name is. This is my friend. Nice to meet you. Repeat slowly. My name is Emma. This is my friend Sarah. Nice to meet you. Excellent. Mia asks, are you enjoying the park? I reply, yes, very much. The sunset is beautiful, and the weather is perfect. Emma adds, yes, we like walking and watching the ducks. Friends, notice the sentences. Are you enjoying the park? The sunset is beautiful. Repeat slowly. Are you enjoying the park? The sunset is beautiful. Good. Mia smiles and says, I like walking here too. Sometimes I bring my dog. I ask, oh, what is your dog's name? She replies, his name is Max. He is very playful and friendly. Friends, notice the sentences. What is your dog's name? He is very playful and friendly. Repeat slowly. What is your dog's name? He is very playful and friendly. Excellent. We continue talking. Emma asks, Mia, what do you like to do in your free time? Mia replies, I like reading books, listening to music, and sometimes painting. I say, that is interesting. I also like reading stories and listening to podcasts. Friends, notice the sentences. What do you like to do in your free time? I like reading books. Repeat slowly. What do you like to do in your free time? I like reading books. Good. While talking, we meet another person sitting nearby. He smiles and says, "Hello."
Can I join you?
I reply, "Yes, of course." "Hello, my name is Sarah. This is my friend Emma." He says, "Nice to meet you. I am Jack." Friends, notice the sentences. Can I join you? Nice to meet you. Repeat slowly. Can I join you? Nice to meet you. Excellent. Jack asks, "Are you enjoying the evening?" I say, "Yes, very much. The park is calm and beautiful." Emma adds, "And the sunset is amazing. We like watching it." Friends, notice the sentences. Are you enjoying the evening? The park is calm and beautiful. Repeat slowly. Are you enjoying the evening? The park is calm and beautiful. Good. We start a small game to practice English. Each of us asks a simple question, and everyone answers. Emma asks Mia, "What is your favorite color?" Mia replies, "I like blue the most. It is calm and relaxing." I ask Jack, "Do you like reading?" He says, "Yes, I like reading stories about animals and nature." Friends, notice the sentences. What is your favorite color? I like blue the most. Do you like reading? Repeat slowly. What is your favorite color? I like blue the most. Do you like reading? Excellent. While talking, we also describe things around us. I say, "Look at the sky. The colors are amazing. The trees are tall and green. The flowers are colorful." Emma adds, "Yes, and the ducks are swimming happily. The water is calm." Friends, notice the sentences. The trees are tall and green. The flowers are colorful. Repeat slowly. The trees are tall and green. The flowers are colorful. Excellent. Next, we practice asking questions about hobbies and feelings. I ask Mia, "How do you feel when you walk in the park?" She replies, "I feel happy and calm. Nature helps me relax." I say, "Yes, I feel the same." Practicing English here also helps me feel confident. Friends, notice the sentences. How do you feel when you walk in the park? I feel happy and calm. Repeat slowly. How do you feel when you walk in the park? I feel happy and calm. Good. Jack asks Emma, "Do you like listening to English songs?" Emma replies, "Yes, songs help me learn new words and practice pronunciation." I say, "I agree. I also like listening to English podcasts. They're very useful." Friends, notice the sentences. Songs help me learn new words. Repeat slowly. Songs help me learn new words. Excellent. While we continue our conversation, we practice using polite sentences. I say, "Mia, can you tell me about your favorite book?" She replies, "Yes, it is a story about a small dog who goes on adventures." Emma adds, "That sounds fun. I like stories about animals too." Friends, notice the sentences. Can you tell me about? That sounds fun. Repeat slowly. Can you tell me about your favorite book? That sounds fun.
Good.
After a while, we realize the sun is almost gone. I say, "It is getting dark. We should go home soon." Emma adds, "Yes, but I am happy we met new friends today. Mia smiles. Me too. It was fun talking with you. Jack nods. Yes, I hope we meet again. Friends notice the sentences. It was fun talking with you. I hope we meet again. Repeat slowly. It was fun talking with you. I hope we meet again. Excellent. We met new friends at the park and practiced greetings, introductions, and small talk. Today, we continue our story by observing animals and practicing English by describing what we see. This is a fun way to improve listening and speaking naturally. Let's begin. As we walk along the path, I notice some birds sitting on a tree. I say, Emma, look at the birds. They are small and colorful. Emma smiles. Yes, some are red, some are blue, and some are yellow. Friends, notice the words. Birds, small, colorful, red, blue, yellow. Repeat slowly. Birds.
Small.
Colorful.
Red. Blue.
Yellow. Excellent. We observe carefully. I say, some birds are flying from tree to tree. Their wings are moving fast. Emma adds, yes, and some birds are singing. Their songs are very sweet. Friends, notice the sentences. Some birds are flying from tree to tree. Some birds are singing. Repeat slowly. Some birds are flying from tree to tree. Some birds are singing. Good. Next, we see a family of ducks near the pond. I say, look, Emma, the ducks are swimming in the water. She replies, yes, the mother duck is leading, and the small ducks are following her. Friends, notice the sentences. The ducks are swimming. The mother duck is leading. Repeat slowly. The ducks are swimming. The mother duck is leading. Excellent. We continue observing. I point to a squirrel climbing a tree. I say, Emma, look at the squirrel. It is climbing the tree very fast. She smiles. Yes, it is very quick. Its tail is moving from side to side. Friends, notice the sentences. It is climbing the tree very fast. Its tail is moving. Repeat slowly. It is climbing the tree very fast. Its tail is moving. Good. While walking near the pond, we see some fish swimming in the water. I say, the fish are small and colorful. Some are orange and some are white with black spots. Emma adds, yes, they are moving slowly and gently. Friends, notice the sentences. The fish are small and colorful. They are moving slowly and gently. Repeat slowly. The fish are small and colorful. They're moving slowly and gently. Excellent. Next, we notice a dog running with its owner. I say, the dog is very playful. It is running fast and jumping. Emma smiles. Yes, the dog looks happy. The owner is smiling too. Friends, notice the sentences. The dog is very playful. It is running fast and jumping. Repeat slowly. The dog is very playful. It is running fast and jumping.
Good.
We also describe some people walking their pets. I say, some people are walking slowly. They are talking and smiling. Emma adds, yes, it is nice to see them happy. The dogs are friendly. Friends, notice the sentences. Some people are walking slowly. The dogs are friendly. Repeat slowly. Some people are walking slowly. The dogs are friendly. Excellent. While observing animals, we also practice using action words. I say, the bird is flying. The duck is swimming. The squirrel is climbing. The fish is moving. The dog is jumping. Emma repeats, the bird is flying. The duck is swimming. The squirrel is climbing. The fish is moving. The dog is jumping. Friends, repeat slowly with me. The bird is flying. The duck is swimming. The squirrel is climbing. The fish is moving. The dog is jumping. Good. Next, we start a small exercise describing everything in detail. I say, the mother duck is leading her small ducks.
The
Birds are singing loudly in the tree. The squirrel is hiding some nuts in the ground. The fish are sparkling in the water. Emma adds, yes, the dog is chasing a ball. The children are watching and laughing. The wind is moving the leaves gently. Friends, notice the sentences. The birds are singing loudly. The squirrel is hiding some nuts. The fish are sparkling. Repeat slowly. The birds are singing loudly. The squirrel is hiding some nuts. The fish are sparkling. Excellent. While observing, we also practice asking questions in English. I ask Emma, Emma, what is the squirrel doing? She replies, it is climbing the tree and moving its tail. I ask, what are the ducks doing? She says, they are swimming in the water and following the mother duck. Friends, notice the sentences. What is the squirrel doing? What are the ducks doing? Repeat slowly. What is the squirrel doing? What are the ducks doing? Good. Next, we notice some butterflies flying near the flowers. I say, look at the butterflies. They are flying slowly. Some are yellow, and some are blue with black spots. Emma smiles. Yes, they are very beautiful. They are moving gently from flower to flower. Friends, notice the sentences. The butterflies are flying slowly. They are moving gently. Repeat slowly. The butterflies are flying slowly. They are moving gently. Excellent. After observing for a while, we sit on a bench and describe all the animals we saw. I say, today I saw birds flying, ducks swimming, squirrels climbing, fish moving, dogs jumping, and butterflies flying gently. Emma adds, yes, it is fun to describe everything. It helps me speak English naturally. Friends, notice the sentences. Birds flying, ducks swimming, squirrels climbing, fish moving, dogs jumping, butterflies flying gently. Repeat slowly. Birds flying, ducks swimming, squirrels climbing, fish moving, dogs jumping, butterflies flying gently. Good. We also practice using adjectives with animals. I say, the bird is small and colorful. The duck is brown and white. The squirrel is quick and playful. The fish are small and bright. The dog is happy and friendly. The butterfly is delicate and beautiful. Emma repeats slowly with me. Friends, repeat. The bird is small and colorful. The duck is brown and white. The squirrel is quick and playful. The fish are small and bright. The dog is happy and friendly. The butterfly is delicate and beautiful. Excellent. Before finishing this section, let's do a small comprehension exercise. Listen carefully. What color are some of the birds? Yes, red, blue, yellow. What is the dog doing? Yes, running fast and jumping. What is the squirrel hiding? Yes, nuts in the ground. Friends, comprehension exercises help your brain understand English naturally. Finally, Let's review all the new words and sentences we learned today. Bird, duck, squirrel, fish, dog, butterfly, flying, swimming, climbing, moving, jumping, playful, friendly, delicate, gentle, sparkling, bright. Sentences. The bird is flying. The duck is swimming. The squirrel is climbing. The fish is moving. The dog is jumping. The butterfly is flying gently. Repeat slowly. Bird,
duck,
squirrel,
fish, dog,
butterfly, flying, swimming, climbing, moving,
jumping,
playful, friendly, delicate, gentle.
sparkling, bright.
The bird is flying. The duck is swimming. The squirrel is climbing. The fish is moving. The dog is jumping. The butterfly is flying gently. Good. A small reflection for today. Friends, observing animals and describing their actions is a wonderful way to practice English. You can use action words, adjectives, and full sentences to speak naturally. Every small description improves your listening and speaking skills. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy learning English every day. We observed animals at the park and practiced describing their actions with adjectives and action words. Today, we continue our story with Sarah and Emma helping others in the park and practicing polite English, giving directions, and using friendly sentences. Listening carefully and repeating will help you improve naturally. Let's begin. As we walk near the playground, we notice a little boy looking confused. I say, "Emma, it looks like the boy is lost. Maybe we can help him." Emma nods. Yes, helping people is a good way to practice English politely. Friends, notice the sentences. It looks like, maybe we can help him. Helping people is a good way to practice English. Repeat slowly. It looks like the boy is lost. Maybe we can help him. Helping people is a good way to practice English. Excellent. We approach the boy slowly. I smile and ask, "Hello, are you okay?" The boy looks up and says, "I cannot find my mother." I say gently, "Don't worry. Can you tell me where you last saw her?" Friends, notice the sentences. Are you okay? Don't worry. Can you tell me? Repeat slowly. Are you okay? Don't worry. Can you tell me where you last saw her? Good. Emma kneels down and asks, "What is your name?" The boy replies, "My name is Liam." Emma smiles. "Hello, Liam. I am Emma, and this is my friend Sarah. We will help you find your mother." Friends, notice the sentences. What is your name? We will help you find. Repeat slowly. What is your name? We will help you find your mother. Excellent. We ask Liam a few questions about his mother. I ask, "What does your mother look like?" Liam says, "She has brown hair and is wearing a blue shirt." Emma adds, "Thank you. Let's look around the park. Maybe we can find her near the fountain." Friends, notice the sentences. What does your mother look like? She has brown hair. Repeat slowly. What does your mother look like? She has brown hair. Good. We walk slowly while asking polite questions. I say, "Liam, do you remember the way you came here?" He shakes his head. "No, I am not sure." Emma smiles and says, "That is okay. We will stay with you and help you." Friends, notice the sentences. Do you remember the way? That is okay. We will stay with you. Repeat slowly. Do you remember the way you came? Here? That is okay. We will stay with you. Excellent. As we search the park, we meet a woman near the fountain. I ask politely, "Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? He is lost." The woman smiles and replies, "Yes, I think I saw him near the playground." Emma says, "Thank you. We will check there." Friends, notice the sentences. Excuse me. Have you seen? Repeat slowly. Excuse me. Have you seen a little boy? Excellent. We walk back to the playground. I ask Liam, "Can you describe your mother again?" He says, "She has short brown hair and a blue shirt. She is very kind." Emma smiles. Great. Let's look carefully near the benches. Friends, notice the sentences. Can you describe your mother? She is very kind. Repeat slowly. Can you describe your mother? She is very kind. Good. Finally, we see a woman walking quickly towards us. Liam shouts, "Mom." The woman smiles and hugs him. I say, "Hello. Is this your son?" She replies, "Yes. Thank you so much for helping him." Emma adds, "You are welcome. We are happy he is safe." Friends, notice the sentences. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Repeat slowly. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Excellent. After this small adventure, we continue walking in the park. I say, "Emma, helping Liam was fun and useful. We practiced polite English, asking questions, and giving directions." Emma nods. Yes, I also learned new words and sentences. Being polite is very important in English. Friends, notice the sentences. Helping Liam was fun and useful. Being polite is very important in English. Repeat slowly. Helping Liam was fun and useful. Being polite is very important in English. Good. Next, we practice giving directions. I point to the fountain and say, "Emma, if someone asks, how can we explain the way to the fountain?" She replies, "We can say, go straight, then turn left. The fountain is near the big tree." I say, "Exactly." Short and simple sentences are easy to understand. Friends, notice the sentences. Go straight. Turn left. The fountain is near the big tree. Repeat slowly. Go straight. Turn left. The fountain is near the big tree. Excellent. We continue practicing polite sentences. I say, if someone asks, "Where is the playground?" we can say, "The playground is near the pond." Walk straight and you will see it. Emma adds, yes, we can also add, "Excuse me, can I help you?" This is very polite. Friends, notice the sentences. The playground is near the pond. Excuse me, can I help you? Repeat slowly. The playground is near the pond. Excuse me, can I help you? Good. While walking, we also practice describing things politely. I say, the benches are wooden and clean. The flowers are colorful and bright. The ducks are swimming happily. Emma adds, the trees are tall and green. The fountain is sparkling in the sunlight. Friends, notice the sentences. The benches are wooden and clean. The fountain is sparkling. Repeat slowly. The benches are wooden and clean. The fountain is sparkling in the sunlight. Excellent. Next, we practice asking questions politely. I ask Emma, if someone is lost, what can we say? She replies, we can say, don't worry. I can help you. Can you tell me where you last saw your parent? I nod. Yes. Polite sentences make conversations friendly and easy to understand. Friends, notice the sentences. Don't worry. I can help you. Can you tell me? Repeat slowly. Don't worry. I can help you. Can you tell me where you last saw your parent? Good. After a while, we sit on a bench to rest. I say, Emma, today we practiced helping others, giving directions, and using polite sentences. She smiles. Yes, it is a very useful practice. I feel more confident speaking English now. Friends, notice the sentences. I feel more confident speaking English now. Repeat slowly. I feel more confident speaking English now. Excellent. Before finishing this section, let's review the key words and phrases we learned today. Polite, directions, help, safe, excuse me, thank you, welcome, near, straight, turn left, turn right, last seen, parent. Sentences, don't worry. I can help you. Can you tell me where you last saw your parent? The playground is near the pond. You are welcome. Repeat slowly. Polite. Directions. Help. Safe. Excuse me. Thank you. Welcome. Near. Straight. Turn left.
Turn right.
Last seen.
Parent.
Don't worry. I can help you. Can you tell me where you last saw your parent? Excellent. A small reflection for today. Friends, helping others in English is a wonderful way to practice polite sentences, ask questions, and give directions. It improves your speaking and listening skills naturally. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy learning English every day. Thank you for listening carefully to this 9th section. In the next section, we will continue with Sarah and Emma practicing English by planning a small picnic, talking about food, and using simple sentences to desk. We practiced helping others at the park, using polite sentences, and giving directions. Today, we continue our story with a fun activity. Sarah and Emma plan a small picnic and practice English while talking about food, tastes, and preferences. Listening carefully and repeating will help you speak English naturally. Let's begin. As we walk to a quiet spot in the park, I say, Emma, it is a perfect place for a picnic. The grass is soft and the sun is not too strong. Emma smiles. Yes. Let's plan what food we will bring. Friends, notice the sentences. It is a perfect place. The grass is soft. Repeat slowly. It is a perfect place. The grass is soft. Excellent. We start making a small list. I say, first, we need sandwiches. I like cheese and tomato sandwiches. Emma adds, I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They are sweet and tasty. Friends, notice the sentences. I like. They are sweet and tasty. Repeat slowly. I like cheese and tomato sandwiches. They are sweet and tasty. Good. Next, we think about fruits. I say, let's bring some fruits. I like apples. They are crunchy and sweet. Emma smiles. I like bananas. They're soft and easy to eat. Friends, notice the words. Crunchy, soft, sweet, easy to eat. Repeat slowly. Crunchy.
Soft. Sweet.
Easy to eat. Excellent. We also talk about drinks. I say, we can bring water and juice. I like orange juice. It is fresh and tasty. Emma adds, I like apple juice. It is sweet and cool. Friends, notice the sentences. I like orange juice. It is fresh and tasty. Repeat slowly. I like orange juice. It is fresh and tasty. Good. While planning, we also talk about snacks. I say, some chips and cookies will be nice. Chips are salty and cookies are sweet. Emma smiles. Yes, and we can bring some nuts. They are healthy and crunchy. Friends, notice the sentences. Chips are salty. Cookies are sweet. Nuts are healthy and crunchy. Repeat slowly. Chips are salty.
Cookies are sweet.
Nuts are healthy and crunchy. Excellent. Next, we practice asking each other questions politely. I ask Emma, which fruit do you like the most? She replies, I like apples the most. They are sweet and juicy. I say, I like bananas. They are soft and easy to eat. Friends, notice the sentences. Which fruit do you like the most? They are sweet and juicy. Repeat slowly. Which fruit do you like the most? They are sweet and juicy. Good. We also practice describing tastes. I say, the sandwich is salty and cheesy. The apple is sweet and crunchy. The juice is fresh and cool. Emma repeats, the peanut butter sandwich is sweet. The banana is soft. The cookies are sweet and tasty. Friends, notice the sentences. The sandwich is salty and cheesy. The apple is sweet and crunchy. Repeat slowly. The sandwich is salty and cheesy. The apple is sweet and crunchy. Excellent. Next, we talk about quantities. I say, we need 2 sandwiches each. 3 apples and 2 bananas. 2 cups of juice. Emma nods. Yes, and 10 cookies. A small bag of nuts is enough. Friends, notice the sentences. We need is enough. Repeat slowly. We need 2 sandwiches each. 3 apples and 2 bananas. 10 cookies. A small bag of nuts is enough. Good. While planning, we also practice polite sentences. I say, Emma, can you bring the juice? She replies, yes, I can. Can you bring the sandwiches? I nod. Of course. We can share the fruits and snacks too. Friends, notice the sentences. Can you bring? We can share. Repeat slowly. Can you bring the juice? We can share the fruits and snacks. Excellent. Next, we practice talking about preferences. I ask Emma, do you like sweet or salty snacks more? She replies, I like sweet snacks more. Cookies and chocolate are my favorites. I say, I like salty snacks more. Chips and peanuts are my favorites. Friends, notice the sentences. Do you like sweet or salty snacks? My favorites are. Repeat slowly. Do you like sweet or salty snacks? My favorites are cookies and chocolate. Good. After planning, we imagine the picnic. I say, we sit on a blanket. Put the food in the middle. Eat slowly and enjoy the taste. Emma adds, yes, we can also talk while eating. It is fun and relaxing. Friends, notice the sentences. Eat slowly and enjoy the taste. It is fun and relaxing. Repeat slowly. Eat slowly and enjoy the taste. It is fun and relaxing. Excellent. Next, we practice using adjectives for food. I say, the apple is sweet. The banana is soft. The sandwich is cheesy. The juice is fresh. The cookies are tasty. The nuts are crunchy. Emma repeats slowly. Friends, repeat with me. The apple is sweet. The banana is soft. The sandwich is cheesy. The juice is fresh. The cookies are tasty. The nuts are crunchy. Good. While planning, we also talk about manners. I say, we should say please and thank you when sharing food. Emma smiles. Yes, it is polite. We can also ask, can I have some juice? Or may I have a cookie? Friends, notice the sentences. Please and thank you. Can I have? May I have? Repeat slowly. Please and thank you. Can I have some juice? May I have a cookie? Excellent. After a while, we practice a small conversation. I ask, Emma, what do you like to eat first? She replies, I like to eat sandwiches first. They are filling and tasty. I say, I like fruits first. Apples and bananas are healthy and sweet. Friends, notice the sentences. I like to eat first. They are. Repeat slowly. I like to eat sandwiches first. They are filling and tasty. I like fruits first. They are healthy and sweet. Good. Before finishing this section, let's do a small comprehension exercise. Listen carefully. Which juice does Sarah like? Yes, orange juice. Which snack does Emma like the most? Yes, sweet snacks like cookies. How many sandwiches do we need each? Yes, 2 sandwiches each. Friends, comprehension exercises help you understand English naturally. Finally, let's review the new words and phrases we learned today. Sweet, salty, juicy, soft, crunchy, fresh, tasty, cheesy, healthy, filling, favorite, share, please, thank you, may I, can I sentences. I like apples. The sandwich is salty and cheesy. Can I have a cookie? Please and thank you. Repeat slowly, sweet,
salty,
juicy,
soft, crunchy, fresh,
tasty, cheesy,
healthy,
filling, favorite,
share, please, thank you,
may I, can I, excellent. A small reflection for today. Friends, planning a picnic is a fun way to practice English. You can talk about food, tastes, quantities, preferences, and use polite sentences. Every small conversation improves your listening and speaking skills naturally. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy learning English every day. We planned a picnic, talked about food, tastes, and quantities. Today, we continue our story with Sarah and Emma enjoying the picnic, talking while eating, and practicing English conversations about feelings, opinions, and fun activities. Listening carefully and repeating will help you speak English naturally. Let's begin. We spread the blanket on the grass. I say, Emma, this is a perfect spot. Let's put the sandwiches and fruits here. Emma smiles. Yes. Everything looks ready. I am hungry. Friends, notice the sentences. This is a perfect spot. Everything looks ready. Repeat slowly. This is a perfect spot. Everything looks ready. Excellent. We start with sandwiches. I say, I will eat cheese and tomato sandwich first. It is very tasty. Emma replies, I will eat peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It is sweet and soft. Friends, notice the sentences. It is very tasty. It is sweet and soft. Repeat slowly. It is very tasty. It is sweet and soft.
good,
Next, we try the fruits. I say, this apple is very sweet and crunchy. Emma adds, The banana is soft and delicious. I like it a lot. Friends, notice the sentences. Very sweet and crunchy. Soft and delicious. Repeat slowly. Very sweet and crunchy. Soft and delicious. Excellent. While eating, we also practice asking questions politely. I ask, Emma, which sandwich do you like more? She replies, I like peanut butter and jelly more. What about you? I say, I like cheese and tomato sandwich. It is my favorite. Friends, notice the sentences. Which sandwich do you like more? It is my favorite. Repeat slowly. Which sandwich do you like more? It is my favorite. Good. Next, we try some drinks. I say, this orange juice is very fresh and tasty. Emma smiles. Yes. The apple juice is sweet and cool. I feel happy drinking it. Friends, notice the sentences. Very fresh and tasty. Sweet and cool. Repeat slowly. Very fresh and tasty. Sweet and cool. Excellent. After drinks, we eat some cookies. I say, these cookies are sweet and crunchy. I like them. Emma adds, yes, they are very tasty. I like eating cookies with juice. Friends, notice the sentences. Sweet and crunchy. Very tasty. Repeat slowly. Sweet and crunchy. Very tasty. Good. While eating, we also practice talking about feelings. I ask, Emma, how do you feel today? She replies, I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. I say, I feel the same. Being outside, eating good food, and practicing English makes me happy. Friends, notice the sentences. I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. Repeat slowly. I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. Excellent. Next, we practice talking about opinions. I ask, Emma, which food do you like the most? She replies, I like the cookies the most. They are sweet and tasty. What about you? I say, I like the sandwiches the most. They are filling and delicious. Friends, notice the sentences. Which food do you like the most? They are filling and delicious. Repeat slowly. Which food do you like the most? They are filling and delicious. Good. We also talk about sharing. I say, Emma, can we share the sandwiches? She smiles. Yes, let's share. Sharing is polite and friendly. Friends, notice the sentences. Can we share? Sharing is polite and friendly. Repeat slowly. Can we share? Sharing is polite and friendly. Excellent. After eating, we clean the picnic area. I say, let's put the trash in the bag and keep the park clean. Emma nods. Yes, it is important to keep nature clean. Everyone can enjoy the park. Friends, notice the sentences. Keep the park clean. It is important to keep nature clean. Repeat slowly. Keep the park clean. It is important to keep nature clean. Good. Next, we practice talking about activities. I say, Emma, what activity do you want to do now? She replies, I want to walk near the pond and watch the ducks. What about you? I say, I want to play with the frisbee and run a little. It is fun. Friends, notice the sentences. What activity do you want to do now? It is fun. Repeat slowly. What activity do you want to do now? It is fun. Excellent. While walking, we also practice describing things. I say, Look at the water. It is calm and clear. The ducks are swimming happily. Emma adds, the trees are tall and green. The flowers are colorful and bright. Everything looks beautiful. Friends, notice the sentences. Calm and clear. Colorful and bright. Repeat slowly. Calm and clear. Colorful and bright. Good. We also talk about fun experiences. I ask, Emma, what is your favorite part of today? She replies, I like sitting on the blanket and eating. It is relaxing and fun. What about you? I say, I like walking and watching the animals. It is peaceful and happy. Friends, notice the sentences. It is relaxing and fun. It is peaceful and happy. Repeat slowly. It is relaxing and fun. It is peaceful and happy. Excellent. Next, we practice polite suggestions. I say, Emma, shall we take a short rest before playing frisbee? She replies, yes, let's rest for a few minutes. Then we can play. Friends, notice the sentences. Shall we? Let's. Repeat slowly. Shall we take a short rest? Let's rest for a few minutes. Good. After resting, we play frisbee. I say, catch the frisbee, Emma. She throws it back. Catch it, Sarah. Friends, notice the sentences. Catch the frisbee. Repeat slowly. Catch the frisbee. Excellent. While playing, we also practice talking about actions. I say, I am running fast. You are throwing the frisbee high. The sun is shining brightly. Emma adds, the wind is moving the leaves. We are laughing and having fun. Friends, notice the sentences. I am running fast. We are laughing and having fun. Repeat slowly. I am running fast. We are laughing and having fun. Good. Before finishing this section, let's do a small comprehension exercise. Listen carefully. Which food does Emma like the most? Yes, cookies. What does Sarah like doing after eating? Yes, walking and watching animals. How do they feel at the picnic? Yes, happy, relaxed, and having fun. Friends, comprehension exercises help you understand English naturally. Finally, let's review the new words and phrases we learned today. Relaxed, happy, fun, filling, delicious, tasty, sweet, soft, crunchy, polite, friendly, sharing, calm, clear, peaceful, bright, colorful. Sentences. I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. Sharing is polite and friendly. The ducks are swimming happily. Repeat slowly. Relaxed. Happy. Fun. Filling. Delicious. Tasty. Sweet. Soft. Crunchy. Polite. Friendly. Sharing. Calm. Clear. Peaceful. Bright. Colorful. I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. Sharing is polite and friendly. Excellent. A small reflection for today. Friends, enjoying a picnic is a wonderful way to practice English. You can talk about food, feelings, opinions, actions, and fun experiences. Every conversation improves your listening and speaking naturally. Remember, notice, speak, repeat, and enjoy learning English every day. Today, we will reflect on the day Sarah and Emma spent in the park, review all the English we learned, and end with a special lesson about practicing English and being kind. Listening carefully and repeating will help you remember everything naturally. Let's begin. After the picnic and all the fun activities, I say to Emma, "What a wonderful day." We walked in the park, observed animals, helped Liam, and had a picnic. I feel so happy and relaxed. Emma smiles and replies, "Yes, it was perfect." I also learned many new words and sentences. Practicing English while doing fun activities made it easy to remember. Friends notice the sentences. What a wonderful day. Practicing English while doing fun activities made it easy. Repeat slowly. What a wonderful day. Practicing English while doing fun activities made it easy. Excellent. We sit on the bench and start reviewing everything we did today. I say, first, we observed animals. Birds flying, ducks swimming, squirrels climbing, fish moving, dogs jumping, butterflies flying gently. We practice describing actions and using adjectives. Emma adds, "Yes, we learned words like small, colorful, soft, crunchy, bright, delicate, gentle, and sparkling." Friends notice the sentences. We practice describing actions and using adjectives. Repeat slowly. We practice describing actions and using adjectives. Good. Next, we remember helping Liam, the little boy. I say, we practiced polite sentences, asking questions, and giving directions. We said, "Don't worry. I can help you." "Excuse me." "Thank you." "You are welcome." "Can you tell me where you last saw your parent?" Emma nods. Yes. Helping others is also a great way to practice English and be kind at the same time. Friends notice the sentences. Helping others is a great way to practice English. Repeat slowly. Helping others is a great way to practice English. Excellent. Then, we review the picnic planning and food practice. I say, we talked about food, tastes, preferences, and quantities. Sweet, salty, juicy, soft, crunchy, fresh, tasty, filling, healthy. We practice polite sentences. Can I have a cookie? May I have some juice? Please and thank you. Emma smiles. Yes. Talking about food and sharing politely made learning English fun and natural. Friends notice the sentences. Talking about food and sharing politely made learning English fun. Repeat slowly. Talking about food and sharing politely made learning English fun. Good. Next, we review enjoying the picnic and activities. I say, we practice talking about feelings, opinions, and actions. I feel happy and relaxed. The picnic is fun. Sharing is polite and friendly. Catch the frisbee. We are laughing and having fun. Emma adds, yes, we describe the surroundings too. Calm water, tall trees, colorful flowers, clear sky. It is peaceful and beautiful. Friends, notice the sentences. It is peaceful and beautiful. Repeat slowly. It is peaceful and beautiful. Excellent. After reviewing everything, I say, Emma, today we learned something very important. Practicing English is not only about books. It is about using English in real life, noticing, speaking, repeating, and enjoying the process. Emma nods. Yes. Every small conversation, every small action helps us improve our English naturally. Friends, notice the sentences. Practicing English is about using English in real life. Repeat slowly. Practicing English is about using English in real life. Good. We also reflect on being kind and polite. I say, helping Liam, sharing food, saying please and thank you, being friendly to people and animals. These actions are important in real life. Polite and kind English makes conversations easy and pleasant. Emma smiles. Yes, kindness and English go together. When we are polite, people understand us better and feel happy. Friends, notice the sentences. Polite and kind English makes conversations easy. Repeat slowly. Polite and kind English makes conversations easy. Excellent. Next, we think about daily practice. I say, Emma, if we practice English a little every day, even 10 minutes, we will improve quickly. Listening, speaking, observing, and repeating are the keys. Emma adds, yes, small steps every day lead to big progress. We can also practice with friends, family, or even by talking to ourselves. Friends, notice the sentences. Small steps every day lead to big progress. Repeat slowly. Small steps every day lead to big progress. Good. Before ending, we summarize all the most important English we learned. Greetings and introductions, asking questions, polite sentences, describing actions and animals, talking about food, tastes, preferences, quantities, feelings, opinions, and activities. Words like happy, relaxed, fun, tasty, sweet, soft, crunchy, polite, friendly, sharing, calm, clear, peaceful, bright, colorful. Sentences. I feel happy and relaxed. The sandwich is tasty. Can I have some juice? Don't worry. I can help you. Repeat slowly. I feel happy and relaxed. The sandwich is tasty. Can I have some juice? Don't worry. I can help you. Excellent. Finally, we reflect on the moral of the story. I say, friends, learning English is more than just listening and speaking. It is about noticing the world, being kind, practicing every day, and enjoying small moments. Helping others, observing nature, sharing food, and playing together can teach us English naturally. Emma nods. Yes. Life is full of learning opportunities. English is easier when we practice in real life and have fun. Friends, notice the sentences. Learning English is about noticing the world and being kind. Repeat slowly. Learning English is about noticing the world and being kind. Excellent. As the day ends, I say, thank you, Emma, for spending this wonderful day with me. Emma smiles. Thank you, Sarah. I learned so much and had a lot of fun. Let's practice more tomorrow. I turn to you, friends. Thank you for listening to our story. I hope you enjoyed this English listening practice. Remember, listen carefully, speak slowly, repeat often, and enjoy learning English every day. So, friends, today we learned English through greetings, animals helping others, picnic planning, talking about food, sharing, feelings, opinions, and fun activities. We also learned a very important lesson. Being kind, polite, and observing the world helps us learn English naturally. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Please remember to practice every day, even for a few minutes. Your English will improve, and you will enjoy learning more and more. If you like this story, please subscribe to our English learning channel, like the video, and comment below about your favorite part. See you in the next practice.
Bye-bye.